What's going on today? Today I'm going to go a little bit over the cages that I keep my hatchlings in. It's pretty much the same as an adult cage, just a little bit shorter. This one is 36 inches long. I believe it's, let me see here, 12 inches tall and 24 inches deep. So from one end to the other end, it's going to be a little under 36 inches. That's because I include the width of the actual wood. So a little under 36 inches, probably 35 and a quarter or something like that. And then from the front to the back, it's a little under 24 inches. Probably like 23 and a quarter. And then on the back, what I did was make the back panel 2 inches shorter than the sides, so I can leave that gap. And then staple gun some screen mesh on the top instead of putting vents in. That way I can allow for hot air to get out, so that most of the heat is right there on the heat spot. And then I have a 24 inch UVB fixture and light bulb. I use 10.0 lighting, and I use Reptisun. And then for the tracking, this is actually the frame for window screens. If you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they sell them by, I think they're 8 feet long. And what I did was just get they have two different types. They have one with a shorter, with a skinnier opening right here, and then a thicker one. I get the thicker one, and then I use plexiglass for the sliding glass windows. I believe I cut these to 7, and I have a 2-inch lip here and a 2-inch lip here for the top and the bottom. And then I put the tracker on top, and I believe the plexiglass, the width of it is 7.5 inches. I have to check my measurements. I put all the measurements on here if you guys want to build your own. Couple of cages I need to build, but I'm waiting for space to clear out in my garage so I can get that done. I have a truck in there that needs some work done on it. But once that's done, I'm gonna build more cages. Probably before that, because I need them. I don't want to. It's a couple of dragons I want to hold back right now. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna insert the exact measurements of everything on this cage right here, so that you guys can copy this cage if you like. And I forgot what type of wiring is it. It's wire mesh, but I forgot the size of the holes on it. But it's it's like one of the smallest ones you can get. And then you can find these fixtures in Walmart aisle, and in a lighting aisle. It's under the cabinet light fixture. I just switched the bulb out to a UVB bulb. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And they all individual, so I can take them from off each other like that. So that makes it easier to move them when I need to move them, instead of making one big stack. It's a little bit more easy to handle this way. And then for the inside, I have a piece of slate over there under the light to absorb the heat, so that they can lay their stomachs on it and digest. As you can see, that's where most of the poop is, or shortly right after they got off of it, so they can get over there and digest. And then I have a little screen on top that's folded in half so that they can climb on it. Then I have 2 more, pretty basic, easy to clean. When you have a bunch of dragons, The simpler the caging is, the easier it is to clean them all. And I found that when I used to use egg crates in here, but I found that I got more nips when I had the egg crates, because sometimes you had an egg crate in there. So let me get a piece of egg crate. And it happened more after you started feeding superworms. But you had say you had an egg crate in there like this, and then the dragon it goes through. The dragon goes through, but half his tail is hanging out like that, and he moves it. Let me see if I can get him to cooperate. Her. But the tail be hanging out like that, and then it moves, and then one of them bite the tail, thinking it's a superworm. That's my guess. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. So I'll switch from using egg crates for them to climb onto these screens. And I haven't had much for nips so far, unless I was late on the feeding. But as far as just something being nipped, I haven't had much with these screens. So unless I was late on the feeding, like I said. They seem like they know exactly when it's time to eat. And sometimes you can come in here and you can see them waiting for you to feed them. Let's see here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys pretty much my basic setup on some hatchlings. I believe that's the 50-watt bulb, Exoterra bulb over there for the heat and UVA. And then it's Reptisun 10.0 fluorescent tube, 24 inch on a 36-inch cage. So it's pretty much covering the whole cage. It's what I recommend. Like I said in one of my other videos, I don't really recommend getting a screw-in UVBs, because it's only going to give you that UVB in that one area. So say I had a UVB right there, right where you see the heat light is going. That's about the same area that the UVB will cover. So if the dragon came to this side of the cage, it won't be getting any UVB. So say you get like one of the 2-for-1 lights, like a solar glow, which carries the UVB and heat lamp. I still would suggest that you get one of these to cover the whole cage, so that they can get UVB while they're basking and also while they're on the cool side. That way, because even in this cage, sometimes the basking spot is too hot, and then all the dragons will run to this side. And if the cage is too hot and they run on this side, if I didn't have this UVB strip going across the whole cage, they won't be receiving UVB. And also try to line these little metal, what do I call them? I'm gonna call them ramps. These little metal ramps, I try to line them directly under the, if you can see, I try to line them directly under the light, so when they're chilling on them like this, that they're getting UVB. They also like to huddle over here in the corner. Let's see. It's a little Whitblit here. Whitblit and 0. 0 acting camera shot. This was supposed to be my hole back here, this white. But it turned out to be a male, not a female. Put the whitest one in the clutch. So I currently got this one for sale. And that's pretty much it. You guys have a good one. I thank you guys for watching all the videos. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hopefully I can get a complete build of a cage for you guys. But until then, take those measurements and try to put them together yourself. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Message me on Facebook is the best way to get a response.